just going to crack 4 eggs into a bowl. You can crack the eggs using one hand, or you can use a fork or a knife. I tend to use the bowl. I find that a lot easier and efficient. And then next we're gonna add in 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. I tend to eyeball it. As you get used to baking, you'll get more used to doing that, but if you're not, then don't. And then we're gonna add in 30 milliliters of full fat milk. We wanna get all the flavor. We're not trying to do semi-skimmed or skimmed milk. Then we're just gonna whisk it all in together. I like to whisk in the wet ingredients and then do the dry separately and then put it all together. This just allows it to be evenly distributed in the batter. Then next, with the butter and sugar, we're gonna add in part of our egg mix and then part of the flour mix. We're using 240 grams of South raisin flour as well. And we're just gonna mix it all in. You don't wanna add all of the wet and then all of the dry, because it goes back to having everything evenly distributed within the batter. And then we're just gonna add the rest of the flour, and we're gonna add the rest of the egg mix. And we're just gonna whisk it all in. And then to ensure that we've got everything, we're just going to use a spatula just to scrape all the edges. And then next we're just going to use some non-stick spray for those cake tins. I'm going to spray all of the inside, even the parts where the cake most likely won't touch. It's better to be safe than sorry. I'm going to do that to both tins. I'm using 2 8-inch tins for this cake. And then next we're just going to add in the batter. Again, I'm eyeballing. I've poured cake mix so many times. I know around about the even amount. And obviously you just ensure that you're not touching the edges as well for the batter. You don't want the non-stick spray coming off. And then next we're just gonna smooth it all out. Make sure it bakes evenly. And then next we're just gonna get ready to put it into the oven on a gas mark 4. But yeah, we're putting them into the oven side by side. Nice and easy. Next we're gonna add half a cup of double cream, teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 1 tablespoon of icing sugar. And we're just gonna whisk that all in. And there we go. Well, whisked it for about 2 to 3 minutes, not too long. And then we just got the filling. Next, we're just gonna remove the top layer of the cake, just so it fits smoothly when we place the other cake on top of it. Just make sure you don't remove too much of the top, and make sure it's even as well. And then next we're gonna put some of the whipped cream on the bottom, just so the cake actually sticks and it doesn't move around the cake board. And then we're gonna add in the strawberry jam on top. Now you just want to do a thin layer, and you just want to make sure as well when you put in on the strawberry jam, you don't want it to go right to the edge of the cake, because when you do place the other cake on top, it will start to spread out, and then of course it will start to drip if it's too close to the edge. So I'm just adding a little bit and I'm working with the little bit I've got. It's easier to add than it is to remove. And then here, I realized it's better to do it upside down. So I got the other cake upside down, and I'm just putting the whipped cream icing, or however you want to call it, in the middle. And that way I'm just going to even it out, and then I'm going to just place it on top. I realize this is a lot easier than putting the whipped cream on top of the strawberry jam and then putting the cake on top of it. There you go, look how easy that one is. And then next we're just gonna place it on top like so. And then for the next part, we're just gonna add icing sugar with a little sieve, and just to give it that angel look. Yeah, for this part you can just go crazy with it. And look how beautiful it is. We have our amazing Victoria sponge cake. And then next, we have to just give it a slice, get a little taste from it. I think this is probably one of the easiest cakes to make, or that I can make. And there we go, look at that, perfect. And then right there, you just got me trying to eat the whole thing. Absolutely amazing. Thank you for watching, and like and subscribe for more.